I've been doing calisthenics for 6 years now, since 2018. And I also coached at a gym for 2 years. That was a regular strength training gym. And I've been around the fitness game for a while. There's a lot that goes on there. There's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of people that have goals but don't know how to get them, and a lot of trends. Like right now with Pilates, reformer Pilates, the new wave. Everybody wants it. Everybody's doing it. It's great. Looks great. A lot of people been seeing good results with it. Uh, Obviously, I'm speaking more to the ladies at this point, but it does get results. The guys don't really do reformer Pilates too much. Uh, the key is that I've seen is as long as you're doing something you enjoy. Like for me, well, it started with sports when I was very young, competitive swimming, and then karate for 10 years. That's where that discipline came in for sure. And I'm so grateful for that because it set me up to just love movement and love working out and seeing the progress there, which is awesome. And I think everybody needs that. But after I finished with karate, I started weightlifting. Like a lot of teenage boys, they want to get strong, they want to get muscular, they want to look good. And so I lifted for maybe 3 years before I started doing calisthenics. When I got my first muscle up, that's when everything changed. I wanted to test myself with everything with body weight stuff. And so, yeah, that's where I got into calisthenics. And the whole point, I'm trying to say all this is all the fitness stuff works, especially for a newbie, somebody that doesn't do anything. You put them in swimming, you put them in Pilates, yoga, lifting, running, high rocks. Don't even get me started about high rocks. You put them in any of those things, they'll see results. But where well, after I did the weightlifting a lot, I still do weightlifting. Uh, I started putting weightlifting and calisthenics together. That's where I really started to love it even more. And then now it's just changing things up uh, every month and a half, changing the workouts. I've been doing weightlifting and calisthenics for 6 years at this point, and I don't think I'll change that anytime in the near future. I love those things, and I think strength training is the way to go for anybody really. Uh, Older people, younger people, that's the most bang for your buck. So when you're first starting out, it's like, yeah, do the things you enjoy and they'll get you results. But eventually, strength training has to be a priority because we're all getting older, right? Every one of us getting older. As we grow old, our bone density becomes less, and we become more fragile. I'm sure you've heard of it. Everybody's grandparents have unfortunately fallen and broken something, and it's sad, but it's a sad reality, right? And that's where everybody, I think, needs to incorporate some type of resistance or strength training, whether that's body weight, whether that's some type of weightlifting. Uh, it's a must. It's a must for people getting older. But then on the other side, the people that are growing, young people, I think fitness is a gateway drug to success. It's it'll get you, at least it got me a lot of structure in my life. That structure where I know at this time I'm working out. I know I'm working out 4 or 5 times a week. I know because I'm working out, I'm taking care of what I'm eating and I'm paying attention to it. I'm not just eating whatever I feel like it. And then I'm sleeping well so that I can work out and perform my best. It just begins like a domino effect for me at least. It started a domino effect that is super valuable. I've found it to be super valuable. And that's just the fitness side. Once you develop that discipline and you see the structure and you see the progress and you learn that things take time, that you have to keep doing the difficult things even when you don't feel like it. And that's where the magic happens. Once you see that in fitness, you start to believe it more and you start to realize that that's reality in every other area, like business, sales, content, uh, studying, your job, like whatever, everything, your relationships. The effort you put in is directly correlated to the results you get. Yo, if you've never tried this, crispy rice cereal with milk, cocoa powder, perfect for cutting, great with a coffee as well. But the one of the main things I wanted to address in this video is yeah, you can really do anything in fitness if you're just starting and see results. And it helps when there's people around you that push you and that you know are going to be there at this class or at this workout at this time. Because when you know that, it's like you have to show up. If you don't show up, they're going to start wondering where you're at. What's this guy doing? Why didn't he show up today? But so that definitely helps, and it helps when you enjoy it too. Um, the thing is, after a certain point with some of these things, like I don't know, Aquafit or whatever, after a certain point, when you're not just starting out in those things, there's diminishing returns. You don't see the same results you saw earlier, and it's time to change paths into weight training, resistance training, body weight, weights, whatever. Resistance training is 100% the most bang for your buck. What I mean by that is like you the returns you get from it and the effort you put in that hour compared to like an hour of, I don't know, yoga is way more valuable because it's not just your cardio, you're not just getting a sweat. You're also strengthening your muscles, strengthening your bones because we're getting older, and there's so many other benefits with having more muscle. The other thing that everybody wants, the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism because it's active tissue, and the more freely you can eat. Yeah. So if you work out and build more muscle, for the ladies, don't worry. You're not going to look like Hulk overnight. It doesn't work like that. People have been working out for years. They try to get so big, they don't. But anyway, fitness is a gateway drug. It's a gateway drug, and I will keep saying that. Gateway drug to success, not a bad gateway drug. Uh, I think young, old, middle-aged, everybody should be prioritizing it. I don't care how busy you are. everybody's busy, right? 6, 7 hours a week. Not saying work out every day for an hour. Saying realistically, right? You driving to the gym, whatever, getting your clothes. It'll take like 7, 8 hours in a week probably to do 4 or 5 workouts. It's really all you need. Um, yeah, everybody really needs training. And if you're perfectly fit, which you're not, nobody is. Um, there's tons of mental benefits as well. I know everybody could use that. Uh, yeah, so I've been working out since I was like maybe 9 years old, younger, and I'll continue to work out the rest of my life. God willing, staying healthy and continue to set an example for the younger generation too. Like that's the other part of it is when people look up to you, you know. You're somebody that is a role model in somebody's life. Younger cousins, siblings, whatever. Somebody looks up to you. I think it's our duty to be the strongest version of ourselves, not just for us, but for the people we love. That's kind of what keeps me going. It started off with a rant about fitness, and then it turned into the why a little bit. Uh, Everybody's got to find their why. Everybody's got to know why they do their thing, why they go to work every day, right? Uh, and when you have like a bigger purpose than just you, you're unstoppable. First of many. We'll see you soon.